Hi. Once again, we are meeting for Ask Dr. Khan, and I've got fresh set of questions in front of me. The first question I'm taking is by Shavik Mondal from West Bengal, and his question is: I'm preparing for UPSC 2025. I thought that I joined 2024 batch where I cover syllabus in 1 year and conceptual clarity and answer writing program all. And next year, 1 year, I prepare through self-study, which I learn in 1 year and multiple times revision. Is it helpful for me, or I join 2025 batch in my attempt year? Well, Shavik, I suppose I would go for your plan A, the first one. Join it early and then actually take up this 2024 as a simulated year. If you were actually preparing, how would you have prepared, how you'd have given, and when you know your problems well in advance, you get time to correct it. And assume that mentally, and again using the word mentally, I am giving second attempt in 2025. So if you start now, focus 2024, sit down at home, give the exam, and 2025, when you're actually giving your first attempt, you are mentally giving second attempt, having all your problems that you may have identified in 2024 corrected. So that's the approach which I'll recommend for you. Then we have Pratik Srivastava from Varanasi. When will you start CAPF 2022 mock interview? Dates are announced now. Pratik, I'm afraid we don't conduct the interview for that, mock interview. However, you can prepare on your own, and if you got any exclusive doubt, you can always reach us on that. I would be very happy to personally get into that, but we don't conduct mock interview except for civil services that we do. However, my best wishes are with you. Sarfraz Ansari from West Bengal, and his question is that, sir, how to make notes from newspaper? In fact, there are two questions, and how to make notes from standard book. Well, Sarfraz, I like to tell you one thing. You should be very clear as to why you're making notes before you know how to make notes. You're making notes for the purpose of memorizing something and revising something. Revision, memorization. So I would like you to tell you, be it newspaper or the textbook, your note has to be first based on the themes of the syllabus. Second, they have to be only factual noting there. Because when you are writing long sentences and details, you are basically transporting the information from one point to another point. And that's not a great idea. I think you keep 3 books and write the 4th one. That's not a good idea. I think I would like you to write just short notes. And in fact, if you search on the net, you can find Cliff Notes making technique, etc. But my point is that if you just noted facts based on the things that are there in the syllabus, and that would be the right way to go about it. However, especially for the newspaper, quite often you get some beautiful sentences. You can also list them, but that should be also part of the theme that you have got. It should not be like it's in general haphazard diary writing. You should be thematically collecting, because if you do diary writing from the newspaper, what happens is you have got on page 1 there is a news on Afghanistan, on page 80 there's a news on Afghanistan, and page 200 again you have got information on Afghanistan. It doesn't make a story, and you would not be able to revise it well. So keep Afghanistan, write down the facts which you think would have got long shelf life, and then use them by revising them several times and memorize that also. I hope it is clear. Now we have Rajarshi Haldar from South 24 Pargana. And this question is that, hello sir, any plans for launch Sociology optional hard copy update complete study material for UPSC 2024? Yes, we have it. I mean, if you visit our website, www.ksgindia.com, I mean, you would find that all the details about sociology. And we have a very excellent faculty. She is giving all the details and take you through the course. And while staying in 24 Pargana, you can also attend the classes as well, not only the hard copy, but also the materials that you get and the support and explanation, other things, including answer writing that you support that you'll get from the source. Details are available on our website. Then we have, next question is coming from Vaishnavi Lunarkar from Madhya Pradesh. And there are quite a few questions here. I'll take each one of them. Greetings. Yes, greeting Vaishnavi. Sir, I am a student of BA second year and have started preparing from first year and want to clear the exam in first attempt. My best wishes. Please give me your blessings. My blessings are always there with you forever. And first question, how to do only exam relevant study as we don't memorize the whole bulky books? As we can't memorize the whole bulky book. Nobody can. I think Vaishnavi, you're not alone. Nobody can. The people who are competing with, they also cannot. So I suppose that's not the target. So let's not talk about a problem that you are not aiming at. So you're not aiming at this problem. So let's not worry about it. Next question. As the pattern of prelims is getting changed every year, so what should be the correct approach to deal with it? I think for those students who are going to give in times to come, I suppose my advice to that would be they should focus on content. This question is being less guided by the people who have expertise of lots of tricks and whatever techniques. It is content-based examination, and if you are starting now and you don't have to worry about the content techniques, you should focus on content, and I'm sure you would be able to get it. Then we got how to add, third question, how to add examples in ethics paper. It'll be very difficult for me to say at this level, but then examples, I would like to tell you what kind of examples. Examples have to be natural, something which are personal, which is relatable to the examiner. That kind of example you should be giving. But again, you don't have to give example essentially unless it is asked. So look at the nature of question. And if the question demands, give examples which are relatable in nature. Don't give examples which are like abstract or not possible. So that kind of examples have to be avoided. Also, fourth question, what is the correct way to read the newspaper and how to connect it static, which is exam relevant? I have, in earlier questions, if you go and ask Dr. Khan, I have explained in detail about it. I suppose what I like about your question is that how to connect to the static, which is exam relevant. I suppose exam relevant is one major factor that you should keep in mind. And second, more important part that you should be keeping in mind from picking up from the newspaper is that can I memorize it? Can I revise it several times? And if you have those aspects in mind, I'm sure it's doable. That's the way I like you to do it. Please watch some of our earlier answer where we have talked about how to really read newspapers carefully. If you want, I can give you the link underneath that can definitely help you in locating that question. The fifth question, I have shortlisted the subject for optional and taken PSIR as a major subject and sociology as minor in my graduation, but is still confused between the two. Please suggest me. Well, my suggestion is that don't take suggestion. You have to take your own call. See which excites you more. Both are doing good result. Both are good optional from the scoring point of view, but it's not the optional which will give you marks. It's you have to see that where I connect more. The one that you connect more is definitely going to give you more score. So it's Vaishnavi sociology or Vaishnavi's PSIR that is going to be important instead of the PSIR per se or sociology per se, or for that matter any other subject. Try and see which one you'd like to spend more time on, and that's the one I would like to carry on with. I think in this particular session, we would like to close it here. And I am very happy to record more of your answers. These answers may be individual, but then a lot of those pointers that we talk in the process are relevant for good number of you who may be while preparing and having these questions and you did not know whom to ask. Please go for Ask Dr. Khan. I'll be very happy to get back to you and personally try to answer all the questions that comes on this part. My best wishes.